This week National Public Radio fired Juan Williams for being more honest than most members of the media. You see, Juan doesn't just work for NPR, he's also a columnist, an author, and a Fox News contributor, to name a few of the things that Juan does. He sure seems like a pretty busy guy. Juan seems to have been fired for comments that he made while on the O'Reilly Factor on Fox News while discussing host Bill O'Reilly's dust-up on the daytime TV show The View. You see, Juan said the type of thing that white men have been afraid to say for years. Sometimes the way a person looks and portrays themselves can rightfully and rationally make someone nervous. Well, his actual statement that got him branded as a bigot was, look, Bill, I'm not a bigot. You know the kind of books I've written about the civil rights movement in this country. But when I get on a plane, I got to tell you, if I see people who are in Muslim garb and I think, they're identifying themselves first and foremost as Muslims, I get worried. I get nervous. And to be honest, with everything that is going on in the world today, so do I, but Juan, you have joined a very inclusive club, and you are in good company. You see, there are many people in America who have had the same thoughts and been branded bigots too, and I'm not talking about just since September 11th of 2001. And depending on the color of your skin, you are either a bigot or you get a total pass. See, if you are a white person walking down the street and some black kids dressed like gang-banging thugs comes walking towards you, or are standing on a corner and the white person does anything to avoid it, they are called racists, while if you happen to do the same thing and are black, you are just doing what is prudent. We all know that black people cannot be racist. Well, maybe that is changing a bit now. I personally don't care if you want to brand me a bigot. Well, seeing as how I'm already a bigoted racist because I disagree with President Obama's policies, it may not really matter. Because I try to avoid people that dress in the hip-hop thug style, because I will continue to do it. You see, I teach my kids that the best way to keep yourself out of bad situations is to be aware of their surroundings and avoid the situation altogether. And if I'm unable to tell the difference between the thug wannabes and the real thing, maybe it is best to just avoid them both. If nothing else, it keeps me from getting jumped. But I digress. Let's get back to what Juan got fired for. How many times do Americans need to be attacked before the collective we the people start to get it? Okay, now I do understand that we can't paint all Muslims with the same brush, but how many Jews are parking bombs in Times Square? How many Buddhists are strapping explosive chemicals to their thighs before they get on airplanes to American cities without a passport? I cannot for the life of me think of a single incident involving Jews or Buddhists. But I can think of at least 5 or 6 incidents like this involving Muslims, and it didn't even hurt this Lance Corporal to connect those dots in my head. The Rooster Bomber, otherwise known as the Christmas Day Bomber. The Times Square Bomber, or attempted bomber. Nidal Hassan, the Muslim that shot up Fort Hood while screaming Allah Akbar. Abdul Hakim Mujahid Muhammad, the Muslim who shot and killed Private William Long and injured Private Quinton Eziguala in Little Rock, Arkansas. The USS Cole bombing. The Khobar Towers. This way of thinking does not make me bigoted, it actually makes me smart. It means that I'm only human, and I'm smart enough to listen to the little voice inside my head. When my gut tells me that there is the potential of danger, I do everything in my power to avoid it, or prepare myself the best way that I can at the time. If someone's feelings get hurt because I alter my path, then so be it. I refuse to let myself be politically corrected into a bad situation. So, one, welcome out of the minority and into the majority, and thank you. Thank you for saying what a big portion of America has been afraid to say for a long time.